Oh, you want me to do that? Got
Jeff,
it.
Jeff, what time is it?
What time is it?
News of the Square.
It's News of the Squares.
News of the Squared with a D at the end.
Oh, News of the Square, duh. Okay.
All
Duh.
right. Do you want to start, Mike, or should I? What do we got?
I shall begin.
I'll begin. Let the news of the Square begin.
Now, witness the firepower that's fully armed and operational wacky news web podcast. A Florida man was arrested for battery after he allegedly slapped his girlfriend in the face with a cheeseburger.
Okay.
Kyle
okay, we're doing a Jimmy Cagney thing here now, huh?
Giant-
Instead of a grapefruit, it's a cheeseburger.
That's right.
Well, I'm just amused by we continue to go after the Florida man once again.
Florida man.
Yeah.
No Florida man is safe from our podcast. Kyle Jamison Jones's live-in girlfriend called law enforcement and told investigators that Jones woke her up by abruptly slapping her in the face with a cheeseburger.
Here's your order.
The woman said Jones then pulled her hair and kicked her down the stairs. Not cool.
No,
I think that was
that's
kind of
not
more
cool.
of an assault rather than a cheeseburger. The cheeseburger gets the headlines, but this guy's a jerk. When deputies arrived on scene, they said the victim was visibly upset and covered with particles of the food item. Jones admitted to being involved in a verbal dispute, but he refused to say anything about being physical with the victim. The 30-year-old was taken to the jail on suspicion of battery. Suspicion of burger battery.
Burger battery.
This was funny until, and there's part of me that I can mentally picture a woman with cheeseburger all over her face, which is kind of funny. But the part where she bounced down a flight of stairs.
Yeah, that kind of took the zing out.
Yeah,
of it.
that ruins this whole thing. Because the other questions come, like, what kind of cheeseburger was it? What toppings were on the cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Where did we get
Where did the cheeseburger come from?
Did he hold the onions while he was holding her? Not cool. Jerk. That's for burger battery, you jerk. That's right.
Yeah,
that's the Florida man for you. Oh, those Florida men. Oh, don't worry. We got lots more. Is that coming from?
Oh, don't worry about it, burger man. You'll get your sausage soon enough. Anyway.
Yikes.
Okay.
Yeah,
hope they stick it to him.
You know what?
What?
I don't get. You don't have to throw her down the stairs. Didn't you have fries to hit her with? How about
Would you like fries with that?
Or onion rings.
How about, yeah, exactly. How about dumping a Coke over her head or something like that? I mean,
that's
not that I
something. That just sounds like something out of a really bad movie.
I mean, but and by the way, let's be clear. That's not something I think you should do either. But at least that might be funny. It's okay. You hit her with a cheeseburger. Okay, fine. Then I threw her down her flight of stairs. Okay, this stops being.
Yeah.
But I think this will clear that up. And since you started with food, Mike, this will work. Good news, not a Florida man.
Okay.
This story is actually from overseas. I believe this one is from South Africa. Student eats free KFC for a year by claiming to be from the head office.
Okay.
Man, 27. A student was let me start here. A student was arrested for getting free KFC every day for a year by claiming to be a food quality inspector from the head office.
And nobody checked this. Why?
I don't know. We haven't got that part of the article. The man, 27. First of all, okay, 27. That ain't a student. Would enter with confidence wearing a suit and often arriving by limo driven by a friend who worked as a part-time limousine driver. He managed to fool KFC staff into providing with free meals by flashing an ID card that read head office. You've got to be kidding.
And nobody did any background check. Oh, boy.
It says head office. Oh, well, in that case.
Oh, it has to be.
So let's see. So it says here that so he could check the chicken was up to scratch. The man has not been named, but identified in local reports as a student at the University of, I'm going to screw this up, KwaZulu Natal in South Africa. He managed to find different KFC outlets across South Africa and used the same story each time to bag himself hundreds of free dinners.
Hundreds.
Oh, shit.
Employees would be told by the con man that he was sent from KFC headquarters for quality assurance of the food served in the restaurant. Members of the staff from one of the KFC branches told the targeted was said, quote, when he arrived, we would all try to act our best so he didn't piss off the man from the head office. He was so convincing because he was so confident, and even colleagues from other branches of KFC knew him. When he came in, he rushed to the kitchen, checked everything, taking notes, and then asking for samples of whatever he wanted. He probably worked for KFC before because he knows everything.
Okay.
Despite being arrested, he has been hailed as a hero online for his ingenious tactics.
So devious.
Kenyan journalist shared the ruse on his official Twitter account, which now has 43,000 likes.
What a bitch.
What's really amazing? If I was KFC, I might give this guy a job.
Okay.
Serious. Seriously, think about this. Obviously, he knows your product. Obviously, these people were scared crapless. Obviously, they bought into this.
Uh-huh.
Dude, that's a job audition if I ever heard one.
Right.
Seriously. The thing I find hysterical is hundreds of meals. You let him walk out with hundreds of meals? I can understand, okay, maybe a couple. Okay, you walked out with a couple things here or there. How did you even show that to like you have to do a tally at the end of the day, right? How do you figure that one out? I mean, oh wait, we lost 100 meals. Well, yeah, because the guy from headquarters. You think it's somebody from above them would have gone, wait a minute, what are you talking about?
Yeah, well, obviously, somebody didn't do their identity check there.
Well, I mean, I think the best part of this entire story is that he had I would love to have seen this card.
Yeah.
I want to see this card. I really want to see
Looks
this card
like psychic
really
paper
badly.
from Doctor Who.
Head
I
office.
want to see what it looks like because, it's the part where you sit there and you're like, it had a card that read head office.
Right.
Please tell me it just didn't say head office on it and they basically said Thurston Sure. I'm sure he must have done something like put like a KFC logo on it or something or made it look kind of interesting or something.
He probably downloaded it offline or something.
Right, exactly. He probably found some guy's business card online from KFC, probably put something together and slammed it together, and the next thing you know, bango boom, well, you got one. But dude, I mean, I'm just kind of laughing. I don't know if I should be laughing or I should be impressed. I mean, further proof you can get away with just about anything. If you really,
that's just so fucking crazy. That's just crazy.
Why did he stop at KFC?
What?
Why did he stop at KFC?
He liked KFC and he wanted free meals, so he devised this plot to acquire free meals.
8 for a year. 8 for a year for free.
Yeah, but think about this. And maybe this is just because I know this. You know what else the company that owns KFC owns?
What?
Taco Bell and Pizza Hut. You don't think he could have pulled off the same scam?
Mm-hmm.
He just didn't like the other two.
Yeah, maybe he just didn't like the other two.
He didn't want to press his luck by going to other stores.
But seriously, all right, how much KFC? I mean, seriously, how many little bucket parfaits can you eat?
Well, the little bucket parfaits, well, I kind of got a soft spot for that. I could eat probably a year's worth of those little bucket parfaits.
Right, I was going to say 100 of them. Okay. At some point, I go, okay, enough. I can't do this anymore. I mean, how much chicken were you eating? I mean, at some point, you get tired of mashed potatoes. I mean, no, I mean, maybe it's me, but okay, they do have mac and cheese, and that's great, but too much mac and cheese, and nobody should be around me after that. If you understand what I mean.
No. not with that much mac and cheese.
Right, exactly. Nobody should, maybe that, okay,
I mean,
maybe I answered my own question about the Taco Bell. Maybe that's the real answer to the question.
Uh-huh.
But I would have thought, yeah, I mean, the real question is, I'd love to know more. I'd love to know if he fed like his entire dorm that way, or if he was selling it on the side and then making a profit. You know,
selling it to the food pantry down the street.
Constantly getting dropped off by a limo driver friend.
Okay, look at that. Wow, what service, huh?
Right, exactly. You know what would be funny though? It would be funny if instead of selling it to the food pantry, if it happened here in America, if it happened here in America, which it didn't, if you did it here in America and you donated it to the food pantry and you kept on taking the tax credit.
There you go. Yeah, that could could definitely be the bargain, right?
Then you'd be in real trouble because you're cheating on there. I'm getting some nasty feedback.
Well, I don't know about. I don't know. I hear some nasty feedback too from my side of it.
Okay.
No, I'm not hearing it today.
All right, let's proceed.
See.
So anyways, like I said, there's that. Do you want to go to the next one, Mike, or should I?
You go ahead and do the next one.
Next one.
Next. This is sort of we're gonna go here, but we'll see if this we'll try it because we do these things and we get kind of crazy here. There is a law in the process. They're in the process of trying to put together a law in Texas. You know how sometimes when some of these laws come out that people don't like, they sometimes create laws to make a point about why they don't like the other law. And in this particular case, a woman in Texas, a woman in one of the Texas legislatures has created an anti-masturbation bill that is moving closer to becoming a law.
Okay, so I mean, it's enough that the current situation with the women is happening now. Now they're going after the men in a fashion where
and that's exactly why it exists, Ivan. Is this satirical bill highlighting how women have become targeted by anti-abortion laws? The act known as the Right to Know Act. Under the Man's Right to Know Act, Texas men would be fined $100 for every unregulatory masturbation admission. It is considered a satirical highlight, a satirical bill. I just want to know how they're going to enforce it.
Big Brother is watching you.
Like SWAT team's going to knock your bedroom door down?
Yeah. Right. Are they going to chip every man in Texas? And what if you're not from Texas, but you're just visiting and you suddenly get the urge?
Pay a visit to the police department where they put a chip, or they'll give you a bracelet to walk around during your duration while you're in Texas.
But where does the bracelet go? Does it go around the wrist or does it go around the
boo-boo area? And if your boo-boo area's been busy, then it changes colors.
Oh.
Well, it's one of those laws where we know it's never going to get passed.
It's never going to get passed.
Right. But I thought it was I thought it was amusing just so we could have this conversation.
No.
The bill that was created by State Representative Jessica Farr of Houston would also promote fully abstinent sexual relations and create a hospital masturbatory assistance registry to provide fully abstinent encouragement counseling, supervising physicians for masturbatory emissions and storage up for semen.
Okay. And then next will come the wall of penises to identify one from the next with numbers and barcodes.
No, come on now.
Here's the wording.
This kind of took a dark turn here.
What now?
I wasn't going. I was thinking more along the lines of how do you enforce this, and I thought it'd be funny in the fact that it's like there should be like a buzzer every time it's like. Or what if there was like an electrical charge after you were like?
I can just remember going. I could just imagine going.
Oh, really? Seriously? I noticed that there is not a provision here about sperm banks. So really, in reality, that would be harsh.
Yeah, that would make them illegal.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess that would.
So put this.
I guess that would make.
Maybe unless they get those Chinese machines we talked about a few weeks ago.
They just sit there and collect all the specimens up
there.
so that way they've got a storehouse before it becomes an illegal situation.
Kind of akimbo.
Yeah.
Hold on. It would say, quote, unregulated masturbatory emissions outside of a woman's vagina or created outside of a health or medical facility. Oh, no. So sperm banks are okay.
Okay, those are, okay.
Porn sites will take a decline after that.
So here's the real answer. The real answer is that basically you need to do it. You go to the sperm bank to get paid, and you get paid. There you go.
There you go.
Otherwise, you charge $100 for each emission. Each emission? Boy, you better not take Viagra that day. Holy crap.
Each emission? You mean every time I pop my drawers, I can go ahead and get $100? Where do I sign up?
No, it's the other way around. Every way around. But yeah, like I said, I get why they put this out there. The part that I find kind of funny is, men are not the only ones are not the only people who masturbate.
Well, yeah, okay, but they're focusing this thing about the guys. I mean, we know, women do the same thing, but why are they exempt from this? That's what I don't get.
Oh, yeah, I get, because they're trying to make a point about the other thing, which we're not going to talk about. But I think we've gone enough. I agree with Mike. We've gone to the dark place.
You know better than to do that with me around. I mean, really.
So I was trying to go to the more fun part about it. About what? Do they put like a leash around the penis and?
Does it go off like a game of Operation? Meep. Right.
Like, what happens if you don't have the money to pay? At that point, does your penis explode or something? I have no idea.
This is it.
Mike's like, can we get to the next story?
Can we go to the next story, please? We get it.
I don't care.
Okay. Here's one that's maybe a little less
nutty.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Man.
Really? Oh, come on.
I couldn't resist. I had my hand on it and I had to toss one off,
Yeah, that was part of the problem. You're $100, Ivan.
There you go.
$100.
All right.
You owe
more records.
$100.
Okay, next story.
A drunk stripper hit her boss with a billiard ball after she was fired for falling off of stage. Now,
okay, let me get this straight. She got fired.
Wait,
she got fired for falling off a stage.
Yeah. A sloshed stripper chucked 2 pool balls at her boss's face, busting the woman's nose because she was fired from an Oklahoma City jiggle joint, according to cops who arrested her. pole dancer
that's fucked up.
named Ashley Priola, age 26, is accused of going balls out. I see what they did there. With rage after she was canned for being so drunk she fell while dancing on stage at the Red Dog Saloon, according to an incident post. After she got the boot, the seething stripper tossed a purple striped number 12 and the cue ball at her manager and was arrested.
So you get the cue?
She got the cue. Yeah, she got the clue and she got the cue.
Came to cue.
And she arrested Tuesday. The blonde body shaker then fled the club, which is billed as Oklahoma City's best in adult entertainment, and booked it to a nearby convenience store, police said in the report. After being permitted to attempt to work by dancing on stage, Priola fell down twice. I guess she was working while intoxicated. That's why she fell. So that's why she got fired. So.
Well, yeah, so justifiably, but ball chucking is not cool, though.
A responding officer found her manager with significant swelling to her face and cuts on her nose and right eye. Her tank top was also splattered with blood because she refused to be taken to a hospital. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, police recovered the billiard balls inside the strip club as evidence, including one that was found next to a cornhole board next to the bar's main stage. Priola was charged with assault with a dangerous weapon and assault and battery, was no longer listed as in custody as the jail as of Friday. Attempts to reach her were unsuccessful. So I'd rather get thrown a cheeseburger at rather than pull cues. That's for sure.
Yeah. Either one is not good. Women should not be abused. Either one is not good.
Here's the thing. Not that I'm saying I know anything about strip clubs, but if I did, I would tell you that the strip club.
Yeah. Okay.
If I did, I would tell you that a strip club that has a pool table is not the best strip club in town. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is none of this surprises me. If you have these types of things around, it's probably the reason why you shouldn't have them in the first place. Third, and this is the part I don't understand. You fired her because she fell off the stage and she was drunk. Forgive me, maybe it's just me, but I've seen a lot of strippers who are drunk, and they never have gotten fired before. And quite frankly, I've seen them do far worse than fall off the stage. So, needless to say, forgive me, there's just, obviously, like I said, I mean, she had to really be drunk. I mean, it really had to be bad. It's not what if she... If anything, my biggest thing is, why didn't they tape it? That sounds hilarious. Now, I hate to tell you this, Mike. Here's where I thought this story was going to go. I was curious how she fired the pool ball.
Oh, okay.
No, not that way.
Well, I heard her. Well, okay, so my first year in college, I heard a story. I don't know how true this is. I'm going to say that now. I heard this from somebody, so you know it could be embellished. But I heard a story about a adult dancer who would come on stage, and she would have this pool ball she would be kind of swinging around and playing with, and everybody was trying to figure out what the hell the pool ball was for. And nearby the stage was indeed a pool table. And let's just say she'd fire and make a shot.
8-ball side pocket.
And from what I understand, she was a pretty good shot. Actually, she was a really good shot, from what I'm told.
8-ball side noggin.
Well, in terms of, like, in other words, she could put the ball in the hole, if you understand what I mean.
I do.
The real ball in the hole.
Yeah, well, but obviously we're talking about pool balls, just to be clear. And to be clear. But honestly, there were a lot of guys who were like, damn, that's impressive. But, yeah, that's kind of where my mind went when you started talking about this story. Because I remember that from back in the day, and I'm like, holy, okay, how did she do that? But yeah, if she, although the best part about that story is the cornhole thing. It would have been even more awesome if somehow the pool ball had fallen through the cornhole hole.
Hole in one.
And she had scored. Yeah, and she had scored. That'd be something. But yeah.
Ivan, did you just laugh and sneeze at the same time?
Yeah.
I think you did.
Elise or Snaff.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Next story, Jeff. What you got?
So apparently, we have things to look forward to later this summer, and one of those things that we have to look forward to is coming to California, the Taco Bell pop-up hotel.
Taco Bell pop-up hotel.
Taco Bell wants you to escape to a tropical taco-oasis this summer. The fast food company announced it was opening the Bell, a hotel and resort in Palm Springs, California this summer. Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of details, but the doors will be open for a limited time beginning August 9th. Apparently, it surprised even the people from the city who are like, at this point, we're as surprised as everyone else, at least I am.
Clean sheets every night. Okay, we guarantee it.
There's an official news release coming out next month. And apparently the city of Palm Springs was unaware about this. Taco Bell says the hotel experience will be inspired by tacos and fueled by fans from check-in to check-out. Quote, everything from guest rooms to breakfast and poolside cocktails will be infused with a Taco Bell twist, making this the flavor-filled getaway of 2019. There will also be a gift shop full of Taco Bell merchandise and an on-site salon and new menu surprises.
A salon?
Okay. Okay. Just
maybe the massage oil is the grease from the ground beef.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Maybe the rub down comes from all the taco sauce packets. I have no idea.
I'd like to go ahead and come into my room that smells like cheese.
You know what? Here's the most important thing. How many bathrooms does it have? And how good is the access?
Yep.
Because if we're talking about Taco Bell.
That's what I said. I hope there's enough of them.
You know, I can have like a chicken quesadilla and I'm good, but if I have tacos, more than one taco from Taco Bell, I gotta be home that night.
Well, I mean, they're not as bad as they used to be, but they're no better.
Oh, they're still bad.
You know.
At least for me.
They're okay. I mean, you know, that wouldn't be my first choice for Mexican food. Never. Yeah. I mean, it does in a pinch, but nothing more.
I think we had a story a couple of months ago where Americans voted Taco Bell as their best favorite Mexican restaurant.
That's from people who have never had real Mexican. And believe me, I've had real Mexican. Taco Bell's nowhere near.
I bet you have real Mexican.
Not even in the ballpark.
No, of course not.
You know?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Most places don't. I mean, places and people don't have access to great Mexican food. That's the truth.
Well, yeah, that
is true.
I
mean, there's a reason why, depending on where you live, at one point it's like, yeah, I'm looking for some great Mexican food. Yeah, how about Chi-Chi's? No.
Hey, how about
on the border?
Shit. Oh yeah, there you go. The border or Uncle Julio's.
Yeah, Uncle Julio's Hacienda. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
That's like Chicago local.
More prevalent, but yeah. So the other part is you cannot underestimate the amount of people who still use Taco Bell for their late night food after a night of drinking
or smoking.
Exactly, or either one. When you're sitting there going, I don't want a burger,
or both.
Both is good.
Yeah.
Right.
I know that's right.
I'm still convinced that Panda Express does not understand its real market, because if it did, they would be open late night.
Well, we got a Taco Bell. We got a Taco Bell on Milwaukee Avenue, a cantina that's open very late.
Oh, yeah.
They don't serve droids, though.
I mean, there's some... Yeah, not their kind.
Nope.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think. I mean, you got to figure margaritas all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I don't think I would go.
Well, it would be interesting.
Yeah.
We need to send Jeff to the Taco Bell hotel.
Taco Bell hotel. Hotel Hell Hotel.
You know who we should send to the Taco Bell hotel and get live reports?
That would be awesome. Heck, I'll put my money on that.
Send Scott to the Taco Bell hotel.
Taco Bell hotel. You got to make it interesting, though.
I'm sure it will be.
Plenty of TP at the Hotel Taco Bell.
Oh, really?
Hotel Taco Bell, man.
Is it going to be really customer friendly, or is it going to be like Mexican dirty customer friendly?
Everything's got its price.
Oh, but I mean, is it going to be like the family friendly, or is it going to be like the?
I think it's going to be like the same like '90s Taco Bell decor, like neon and triangles hanging on the wall,
and greens and yellows, all loud and crazy.
Yes.
But it's not like we're going to have like Taco Bell go-go dancers or
orange stucco on the wall.
Hey, welcome to the Taco Bell bar. Everything we use hot sauce in all of our drinks. What can I do for you?
Yeah, seriously, I wouldn't be shocked by that. By the way,
how would you like a real smoking Bloody Mary?
I'm thinking broken margaritas without question.
A margarita. Okay.
I'm thinking, tequila shots without question for obvious reasons.
Oh, of course, tequila shots. That's kind of the no-brainer on that.
God. What if they did some sort of like meat or chicken or something like that infused with tequila? Like
tequila infused chicken. Oh, now that could be good.
Tequila infused burritos.
I can't drink tequila.
I can't anymore, man. I'm sorry. No.
Is it that you can't anymore, or is it that they won't let you by law?
No, I just can't drink it anymore because I get into too much trouble on tequila. I really do.
Here's the real. I mean, we'll skip to the next one. But here's the real question: if this works, what fast food company is next?
McHotel?
No.
Do they have a Mick Hotel already or something?
Well, they have the Ronald McDonald House, obviously. That's
but that's not for like you can't rent that. You can't do nothing really with that unless you got a child who's sick in the hospital. But that's a different thing. But no, I don't think there's a Mick Hotel anywhere as far as like a place where you can actually park your ass someplace.
Ivan, what fast food hotel would you want to stay in?
McBurger.
McBurger.
I would like to stay at the King Burger Hotel.
What about like an Arby's? Well, no.
The hotel would be shaped like a giant hat.
Yeah. And then of course you got the swimming pool filled with beef juice.
Beef juice. Warm, bubbling beef juice.
Bubbling beef juice.
Oh, they're going to a spa. Oh my god, the whirlpool. Oh my god. Bits of beef just floating on top.
Yeah, little cubes kind of floating around in the water.
Bell peppers.
Yeah, and some onions. And bits of cheese. We got the beats.
Yeah. If they had a bunch
that
of
would be
guys,
called. We got your,
hot guys.
And Jeff and
What?
Ivan are talking at the same time. Jeff?
I was gonna say if they have a whole bunch of guys where it's like the beefcake guys, we got the meat. I don't know. For the women, I was also thinking like if they had one of those fountains of like the molted cheese, and then you had the never-ending tray of like curly fries that you could just dip in there. That
oh my
might
gosh,
be,
endless curly fries or potato cakes.
Yeah, that would be. That'd be good. I'm trying to think. What about Dairy? Well, no, not.
There was a
Dairy
potato hotel
31
we talked about a couple weeks ago, too.
The horsey sauce, man, with the potato cakes, a potato cake fondue. Whoa.
Oh.
Yes.
You know what? Oh, wait. We're totally missing it.
What?
Because Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins are the same company.
Right.
The Dunkin' Donut Hotel.
Well, did they drop the name Donut out of their name now?
I'm sorry, Dunkin'. The Dunkin' Hotel.
Mm.
If you like your funkin', come down to Dunkin'.
Total sugar rush. You wouldn't sleep. You'd have you on a sugar rush.
Yeah.
Hi.
If it's a sugar rush, you'd never be asleep.
Would you like a donut hole?
Donut cakes and ice cream. You wouldn't sleep.
Never.
Coffee.
All their futons are shaped like donuts.
See, now, if you did that one, you'd have to put it in Vegas, and so you make sure that there's no clocks around, and everybody's going to be wound up on caffeine and sugar, and then you have gambling.
Yeah, then you got slots downstairs, yeah.
All pertaining to Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah,
instead of winning money, you win
donut holes. The Munchkins will.
There you go.
Drop
instead
out.
of winning change, you win donut holes, right? Cha-ching!
Bring my 5-gallon bucket of Munchkins.
Can I turn these Munchkins in for full-size donuts? That was an hour ago, sir. Oh, man.
I was looking for a Long John.
Yeah, trade him. Yeah.
Huh?
How many would you trade in for a Long John?
There you go. Trade him for a Long John.
Yeah.
So, just want something with sprinkles.
That would be good.
All right. So what's next, Mike? What do you got?
Driver blames a spider after his car flips over in upstate New York. Out of Batavia. Blame the spider, the article says. That's what a driver did after his car landed upside down off of a road in upstate Batavia. According to the Genesee County Sheriff's Office, no one was injured Friday when Richard Amico Jr. hit an embankment with his Buick, flipping over and ending up in a driveway. Amico told the sheriff's office that a spider had jumped on his leg and startled him. He said he lost control of the car while trying to get the creature off. Now, if it was a bee, that would be me. I'm deathly scared of like bees and hornets. I can't stand them in my car. I need to have the windows down. If there's one into my vehicle, I need to stop the vehicle and roll the windows down and wait till it flies away. I cannot drive if there's one in my vehicle.
No, I can't blame you. I mean, bees and wasps are motherfuckers. Them things are big critters.
He flipped his car over. Spider! At least nobody got hurt, though. Don't know, though. There's a happy ending.
The spider walked away.
The spider was unharmed in the incident. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Don't text and drive. No,
do
don't
not
spider
spider
and drive.
Yep.
So that's a quickie. How about what you got next, Jeff?
What I got next? I'm all for quickies.
Aren't we all? But
sometimes we want it a little bit longer. China just built a 250-acre solar farm with what? But however, there's a caveat. It's shaped and looks like a giant panda from the sky.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I'm looking at a picture, and it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
It's like
that's the last thing I would expect to see as I was flying along. I'm like, what? The new power plant in Dantong, China, however, decided to have a little fun with its design. One of the country's largest clean energy operators built a 248-acre solar farm in the shape of a giant panda. The first phase, which includes one 50-megawatt plant, was completed in June. The project just began delivering power to a grid in northwest China. And the second panda is planned. Also, there's more than one panda coming. Another one for later this year. Called the Panda Power Plant. You'll be able to produce 3.2 billion kilowatt hours of solar energy in 25 years, according to the company. And that will eliminate approximately 1 million tons of coal.
Ivan, what are you rustling?
Me?
What are you rustling?
I'm moving around a little bit. Sorry.
Okay. There's a little background sounds.
Yes. Well, you know what he is? He's getting ready to beat the panda.
Getting ready to beat the panda?
He's got Panda Express. Yeah, he's got...
Panda, yeah.
Okay,
that too. Well, I will say this. At least they've chosen something that's friendly. Some people would have chosen other things. Like last week, we talked about the guys from the Air Force who flew and created a giant dick.
Yeah, last week, yes.
At least they did something worthwhile.
We need a picture of this panda from the ISS.
Yes, we do. I want to see
this. There's
thing.
one on. It's on a Facebook our Facebook page. There's a picture of it. It's pretty cool looking.
Okay.
It is pretty cool looking. They did a really good job with this thing. I'm just glad because in America we'd have come up with something stupid and fucked up that people be flying over. People go, "What?"
Yeah, another dick. Set a ball, like maybe some tits. Let's just throw that.
Or something like that, or I don't know. We come up with knowing our luck. Knowing our luck, somebody in America is going to look at this and go, "Hey, you know what? This is a great way to put advertising on it." And now, like our great lands all over across the nation are going to have like advertisements that you can see from the air.
Wow!
Like this thing.
Yeah, billboards. Billboards from to the sky.
Yeah, apparently that's. No. Right, what do you got, Mike?
Here's one out of Canada. Heinz is trying a new concoction. It's a combination of mayonnaise and ketchup.
Oh, fancy sauce!
I've heard about
Kraft
that.
Heinz's mayonnaise ketchup concoction, Mayo Chup, means something much less appetizing when heard by some indigenous people in central Canada. To speakers of certain dialects, Mayo Chup can be heard as shitface in Canada. Arden Ogg, director of the Literacy Network, says that this happens to match the very vulgar English idiom for extreme drunkenness, so it begins to be used that way, at least around Moose Factory.
Oh my gosh. Mayo Chup.
So, Kraft Heinz spokesman Michael Mullen told CTV News the company is aware of the vulgar translation. We've heard about the unfortunate translation of Mayo Chup in Korea, and the only thing we want to consumers, whichever dialect they speak, have on their faces this summer is the newest condiment mashup. It was released in Mayo Chup was released in the U.S. last year, but the condiment blend only recently hit shelves in Canada.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, I feel like I've heard about this a while ago. So wait, why is it the Korean community in the United States has said nothing about this?
No, it's the Cree. It's not the Cree Skrull War that goes on in the MCU, but it's the Cree dialects in Canada. CREE.
Oh.
Not Korean.
Like
okay then.
Like Indian.
Right.
Okay,
right.
Got it.
So because in their dialect, Mayo sounds like Mayoe, which means feces, while chup roughly translates to face. So you're saying shit face. But, like if I get like either a Whopper from Burger King or I get a burger from one of my local places around here, the mayonnaise mixed with ketchup, it's good. Because
I like fancy sauce.
Because I'm not a mustard guy, so I just get mayonnaise and ketchup.
I like mayonnaise and ketchup. In fact, for many years, and I still do it. When I go to Burger King, I always ask for extra mayonnaise and extra ketchup.
Yeah.
I don't think I want them. I don't think I want it already pre-made.
Yeah, me neither.
Just
No, I gotta mix it myself.
Right, if it blends or I do it myself, okay, fine.
Yeah.
But no, otherwise.
Yep. But it still tastes good, though.
That's the difference between mayo chup and Thousand Island dressing. I mean, isn't that the same thing?
What's that?
I was always told that if you mix ketchup with mayonnaise, you're essentially getting Thousand Island dressing.
I don't know. I don't know if that's...
We'll have to do a taste test.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. Yeah, I think that needs to be looked into.
All right. I guess we got room for a couple more before we hit the 1 hour mark, so we can get maybe 2 more here, Jeff.
Okay, let's see. What do I got? I actually have 3, so let's see if we can pull through all 3.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see if we can do that. The problem is they're all really good. This one has been in the news this as of the time that we record this. I believe you both have heard about what happened to Arnold Schwarzenegger in South Africa.
He was back.
I heard something. I heard something about it, but I didn't know what. Though.
I hit in the bag.
Yeah, so Arnold Schwarzenegger was at an event in South Africa, the Arnold Sports Africa event, and while he was talking to somebody from out of nowhere, some guy drop kicked him in the back.
It did not go well.
Right, well, here's that. We haven't gotten that far. Immediately, this guy is covered and taken down. We have the whole thing on the Facebook page for Squares the Roundtable podcast. The part that I'm impressed by is, I'm telling you, Arnold's like, what has this look like? Was I hit? Did something happen? I mean, Arnold doesn't even look down.
Did the fly just land on my back?
The guy does a perfectly executed drop kick, and he's on the ground. Arnold just kind of moves forward. It's like a total no-sell. I mean, Arnold's 71 years old, and it's like, oh, did a flea hit me or something?
Yeah.
It's like, he no-sells the whole drop kick. It's crazy.
It does sound crazy.
I mean,
like I said, why would anybody want to do that?
Yeah, I'm sure his security people got the shit beat out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he had to be crazy because as they're pulling him away, he goes, "Help me! I need a Lamborghini." Held it out 3 different times as he's being dragged away. Yeah. So Schwarzenegger is not any charges. But I'm telling you, you got it. If you haven't seen the video, I mean, swear to God, it's like, everybody's like, you don't attack a 71-year-old man. You're right, you don't. However, if you do, and you hit him, and he doesn't fall, and he kind of looks like, what was that? Okay. You're in a lot of trouble. If there was a 71-year-old not to screw with, it'd have been Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's right. I mean, that'd be as dumb as hey, I'm going to screw with Clint Eastwood. That's a bad idea, too.
That's just nuts. Who does that?
There's some people who just have not thought things. Not thinking it through.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what the best part is?
What's that?
Arnold says he does all right, and he quipped that he was glad the idiot hadn't interrupted his Snapchat video.
Ah. Well.
Don't interrupt the Snapchat, blah.
Arnold no-sells this entire drop kick, the entire incident. Arnold's just like, yeah, whatever. I mean, it's like, he took a page from Hulk Hogan. Nah, I'm not going to let this guy do this. No way. No how.
People are crazy.
Let's see. People are indeed crazy. I thought I'd bring that one up. Let's see. I have 2 more I want to bring to the table. Forgive me. Okay, here. This one's good.
All right.
So this one is from land. We don't do many with sports, so this is kind of amusing. So Lamar Odom who at one point was going. I think he was married to one of the Kardashians too.
Really?
But he was he, in order to pass the drug test for the 2004 Olympics, he says he used, quote, a giant rubber black cock to pass his drug test.
What?
Apparently, and this is part of the memoir he's releasing later this month called Darkness to Light. He recounts how he did what any rational person would do. Apparently, there was a drug test for Team USA that he had gotten picked for to go to Athens for the Olympics. The problem is he'd been smoking weed every day that summer, and he immediately started to panic. So he did what it is funny. Mike and I actually did this, I think, one time where we pretty much Googled how to pass a drug test that time when we were talking about.
Yeah,
one
time the guy was microwaving it at the gas station down the street from the.
Right. We looked it up. So apparently, Lamar Odom is as smart as we were because he Googled for a solution and eventually found him a prosthetic penis, a quote giant rubber black cock as he describes it, that matched his complexion and was ordered to arrive the next day. Magazine, the official tester arrived at Odom's home to administer the test. The NBA champion was prepared, recruited his drug-free trainer to urinate into the reservoir of the phallus, which was hidden in the balls. He writes. He handed me the rubber penis. I left the bathroom and strapped it on. The NBA security official then entered the bathroom and watched from 2 feet away as Odom squeezed out the trainer's pee from the prosthetic. Quote, I through the zipper hole to get the pee to come out of the tip. I had to squeeze the shaft repeatedly, Odom says. He wasn't.
Don't get caught in Texas.
He was afraid of... Yeah, really. The greatest time wouldn't work once he handed the cup of pee to the tester, but his fears were assuaged once he measured the temperature of the player's fake urine to check how recently it was excreted. I guess actually this goes back to that story. You can find it in our archives where we talked about people heating up stuff with the microwave, and he happily told them, "Welcome to Team USA." Ironically, the 2004 team only took a bronze medal, so they didn't win the gold, but he did get to go on the Olympic trip. But I cannot tell you how funny to me it is.
That's just craziness, man. Wow. What some people will do, right?
Oh, hey, you know what?
What's that?
That's the situation. Here's a perfect example of where not only would he not been able to go to the Olympics, he probably would have gotten suspended from the NBA. And it's like, yeah, I'm sure this is not uncommon. He's just one of the people. He's just the person willing to tell the story. But I do think it's funny.
I mean, I don't think this is a new technique, maybe.
No, I can't imagine it is. I think the funniest part to me about it is he looked for one that would match his body complexion. I guess you have to do that. Apparently, Mike and I, Mike, apparently I didn't search hard enough. If I had, we would have found this. We would have talked about it.
Yeah. It was halfway because the person is kind of half in the room when you do it because they need to be sure it comes from your body. So
I only did one of those once, and I got to tell you, they weren't in the room. I just had to go.
No, she wasn't in the room, but there was the door was half open and she's in the hallway, right outside.
Right. That's the only time I've had to do it, and then you basically scoop it out of the thing. So, I mean, to me, I'm kind of like, okay, I don't know. Like I said, I still thought it was funny. So here's the real question. What did he do with the giant rubber black cock afterwards?
Toss it. In the whole thing, maybe after you
put it in the ashtray on the outside, right by the door.
Standing upright.
Okay, Jeff, last story before we get a head out of here.
All right, we're going to end with the perfect story for this. This goes right into that. I thought this was a good one, and that's the reason I think this is. And out of all places, this is from a legitimate site, The Hill. Mm-hmm. A Danish parliamentary candidate runs an ad on
What?
Pornhub.
Well, it'll get clicks. It'll get views.
Oh, absolutely. A Danish candidate, a center-right Danish politician is running campaign advertisements on the pornographic website Pornhub to reach voters. Joachim B. Olsen, a former Olympic shot putter who has been part of the Liberal Alliance Party and Danish Parliament since 2011, confirmed on a Facebook post earlier this week the advertisement was him. Yes, it's me on Pornhub. and no, there's not any big thoughts behind it. I just hope you had a good laugh. CNN reported the advertisement called for Pornhub visitors to vote for Joke. Joke is apparently a nickname for Joachim. The politician paid $450 for the ad spot. When asked about why he chose that, Olsen said, quote, it be where the voters are.
It be's where the voters are.
It be with the voters. That's all.
And here's the best quote. You have to go everywhere, and then we thought it might be fun to make an ad on Pornhub. Half of the internet is porn, and you have to be where the voters are. Also on a porn site.
There you go.
He's kind of not wrong.
Well, you're right. It is kind of not wrong.
Man of the people.
One thing I can... Yeah, well, that's for sure. Well, one thing you cannot say today without people being outraged. I don't take that very hard. Those who know me as a politician know me. I'm a serious politician. Here's my question to you guys. Could you imagine anybody from the United States of America doing this?
Maybe one of the younger Democrat candidates, maybe.
I
don't know about Joe Biden or Bernie, though, but...
Oh, my God. That would be horrible.
Bernie Sanders.
I'm just in the mood. Hello! I'm here to talk to you about my plans to make things free. Ah!
Porn is free. I'll make your college free.
Yeah. Because my other one was free.
Oh.
Everything will be free.
There you go. Man.
I can see Trump doing it. Welcome to Pornhub. It's going to be great. You're going to love it.
It's going to be great. You're going to love it.
You're going to love it.
You'll love it. You're going to love it. It's on all the time. Yeah. 24/7. You're going to love it.
Mayor Pete would be good if he does the ones for the gay porn. It'd be great. Hey!
No!
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Ivan just dropped the mic.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, he fell off the stage with the stripper.
Someone hit him with a cheeseburger. That or he saw a spider.
Just don't throw me down. Don't throw me down the stairs, okay?
Here's the thing. I don't think I'd want to see any American politician do an ad like this. Although I can see Trump doing an ad where there was like a lot of ladies with big boobs and him going, "Hi, I can't do Trump." Maybe
he does like the 15. You see the 15-second ads like before YouTube. You get like the YouTube ads before the video starts. Sometimes it's like he sees those, but I don't think he'd do it. Maybe on X Hamster or whatever. Who knows?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know if that would fly because you notice that a lot of not on YouTube, but there's a lot of places now where they'll roll something and then they'll put the ad in the middle.
Yeah, well, you can see that on the progress bar at the bottom. You see the yellow part. That's where the ad is, and it could be an ad for a Danish center-right politician.
Yeah.
Who knows? You never know.
Yeah, well, like I said, I thought it was kind of clever. I thought it was kind of funny.
Right.
It is funny.
But yeah.
So I guess that'll do that week.
Yeah. So if people want to add stories or have thoughts or bring things to News Squared, how do they do that?
We're on Instagram and Twitter at SOTRT Podcast. We're on Podbean and Anchor. Download the free app so you can listen to the podcast and our little news segment we call here News of the Squared for free, obviously. Go to YouTube. You can click the bell, subscribe. You'll know when new episodes drop. We're on Facebook, of course. You'll get to see all these great stories. You see the video of Arnold getting knocked into the back, blah. And he's like, I'll be back. And she's like, I'll hit your back. And you get smashed by my security people. And, of course, email us at sotrtpodcast@gmail.com.
There you go. And that'll be the news of the squared.
Right.
Yes, it will. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you again next week with even more crazy, wacky events.
We'll be back.
Oh, and of course, our special correspondent, Scott.
Shout out to Scott
for
our crazy news. See you next time, folks.